Have you ever heard a train whistle in the distance and wondered where it's going? Tonight, I want to tell you about a train that arrives every night but never reaches its destination. They say there's an old station, abandoned for decades, somewhere in the countryside. The tracks are rusted, the platform crumbles, and weeds grow through the cracks. No trains have stopped there since the line closed in 1952. At least, that's what the maps tell you. But the locals know different. They know that every night at exactly midnight, you can hear it. The distant rumble, the screech of metal on metal. And then, emerging from the fog, a train pulls into the station. It's an old steam engine, black as coal, with carriages that seem to stretch endlessly into the mist. The windows are dark, but not empty. If you're brave enough to look inside, you'll see them. Passengers, dozens of them, sitting perfectly still, staring straight ahead, their faces pale and expressionless. A young man named Daniel didn't believe the stories. One autumn night, he hiked to the abandoned station just before midnight, determined to prove it was all nonsense. He stood on the platform, checking his watch as the minutes ticked by. Then, at exactly 12, he heard it. The whistle, long and mournful, cutting through the cold air. His blood ran cold as the train materialized from the darkness, brakes hissing as it came to a perfect stop before him. The doors opened, not with a mechanical sound, but silently, as if inviting him in. Daniel peered inside. The carriage was full of people, all sitting in complete silence. Their eyes followed him, but their heads didn't move. He noticed something strange. Their clothes. They were from different eras. Victorian dresses, suits from the 30s, a woman in a dress from the 50s. One seat was empty, right by the door, as if it had been waiting for him. Daniel felt a pull, an overwhelming urge to step aboard. His foot lifted, moving toward the train. Then, from somewhere deep inside the carriage, he heard a voice. A whisper. Just one word. Run. He stumbled backward just as the doors slid shut. The train began to move, gathering speed impossibly fast, and vanished into the fog within seconds. Daniel never went back. But sometimes, late at night, he wakes in a cold sweat, hearing that whistle in the distance, and he wonders about that empty seat. They say the train is still looking for passengers. They say it stops at that station every midnight, waiting. And they say that empty seat is still there, waiting for someone to fill it. No one knows where the train goes. But legend has it, once you board, you ride forever. Subscribe to Wander Spooky Tales for more haunting tales.